We're back to Fox 10 News with Miss Harriet Tubman as she shares her experiences as a slave. Miss Harriet Tubman, when were you born?
I be born in 1820, but I couldn't be for sure, 'cause our masters didn't keep no records of slaves.
Can you tell us anything about your childhood?
Oh, where do I even start? The harshness, the brutalness. When I was 7 years old, I was rented, and I had to watch my master's children. And every time the child would cry, I'd be beaten. And I would go in the room, and I'll say, I'll be free someday. But that day never came, not until many years later.
Anything else, Miss Harriet?
When I was 14, I'd be hit in the head with a weight 'cause I was told by an overseer to help stop a runaway slave. But I refused, so I got hit in the head with a weight, and I suffered blackouts until over the years I got stronger, very stronger.
Can you tell us anything about your parents?
Oh no, I got taken away from my parents when I was only 6 years old. Don't know if they're dead or alive to this day.
What about your adulthood, Miss Tubman?
When I was 24, I married John Tubman, a free African man, until he told me something very disturbing. He said if I ever run away, he'll tell my master. So what I did, packed my bags and left him that night. And then in 1850, a year later, came a conductor. And in 1865, they issued slavery was illegal, but no one listened. They still buying, they still beating, and they still a whipping poor slaves that did nothing wrong.
Why do you think you're important, Miss Harriet?
'Cause I cared for people, and I was a great leader, and I was a spy for the Civil War 'cause of my greatness with helping slaves escape, and I helped needy black people, and I'd be making more than 10 trips and saving more than 300 people.
Any last comments, Miss Harriet?
I hope that no slave ever has to suffer the pain that they used to suffer, and that no African American has to suffer what a slave used to suffer. In slavery, it will always be illegal. And every time I made a trip to rescue slaves, I never lost a passenger. They always were safe, and I wouldn't eat, rest, or sleep until I made everybody home to the promised land.
Okay, thank you for sharing, Miss Harriet Tubman. It was a pleasure having you. Join us tomorrow morning with Reed Beckerman.